It's time for more Dishonored. The Legal District. Eminent Domain. Delilah once painted portraits for Barrister Arnold Timpsch, a corrupt aristocrat who uses his legal powers to evict families from their homes and claim property for the Lord Regent based on false accusations of plague. Barrister Timpsch's niece, Talia, hates him. She has promised to help you locate Delilah for a price. Meet with Talia to find out what she knows. Can do. Favor, Piece of Darkness. Pick up your rune near the ruined bridge. Favor, whale oil at the gate. Your operatives have placed whale oil tanks in convenient places near the gate. You know, Billy, you really like to get ahead of me, don't you?
I was gentle. He'll snore for an hour.
Yeah, looks it.
Talia should be waiting in Trevor's Close. It's an alley just past the Wall of Light. You'll know it by 3 whitewashed skulls.
Well, I'm glad you're setting all this stuff up for me, Billy. Also, it seems you've taken my lead based on the previous mission, haven't you? I bet you, because the previous mission ended up being overall a low chaos outcome, she followed that lead. If I had been a little bit more aggressive, I have no doubt she would have killed that guy. Well, maybe a little doubt. In any case, we've got 2 bone charms, a rune, my paid-for rune, my paid-for oil tanks, and my main objective right in the middle of it all. So it's all clumped up in this area. And nothing in here. Alright, sleep tight, fella. Everything seems clear out here, at least for now, but there's no easy way up. I don't like that. There's a whitewashed skull, sort of. Bunch of cargo. There's my objective. I don't like how clear it is out here. Nobody watching this place.
It's the way we do things in the legal district. Stop trouble before it starts. The way the barrister likes it.
I hear General Turnbull's coming to inspect. Going to make the whole city run like this.
It's about time.
Oh. General Turnbull. Is he someone I'm gonna have to kill too? Coming to make the whole city run like this? Stopping trouble before it starts? You know, that sounds like a good thing, doesn't it? Stopping trouble before it starts? But this is Dunwall. And by this point, we're familiar with Dunwall and the people who run it. So statements like that can't be a good thing. These rails look like they could be useful if they weren't electrified.
I better make a pass over here.
Coming my way, then? Looks like your buddy's got your back. But who has his? Wow, he was a bit of a vocal one. Didn't do him any good, though, especially not with train cars roaring by. I don't know where his buddy ran off to. Why are guards stationed here? What's here? Some whale oil, some money, nothing much else, but there's my rune. The other one's further off, and the 2 bone charms are further off as well.
Please, not now.
One of these guys sounds pretty stressed out. Well, there's the wall of light Billy was talking about. And the oil tanks. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to power with those, or if I'm not supposed to power anything at all, and just detonate them so that I take out these guys really easily. Man, this is a pretty heavily fortified gate. Oh! That's twice a couple of guys could have gotten the drop on me, but didn't. Well, twice. One of them could have got the drop on me, but didn't. Alright, so let's just get that rune, since that seems to be the first order of business anyway. Let this guy walk on by. I can't really attack him, because he's got... Whoa. He's got too much help on that side. Off he goes, off he goes.
Shut up, you little bastard.
I don't need to worry about him. He's headed back to that other area. I sufficiently hid the sleeping dude. That guy thought he saw something. But nope, it disappeared midair. And that's not possible, right? Must have been the wind. Or rats. Well, this is a conveniently placed rune. And it should be, I paid for it. With a note. As requested. Good work, soldier. You've earned your pay. Okay, so we've got the one rune. And I think I want agility level 2 next. Because while I do want Dowd's full kit, I think a passive permanent movement speed increase will come in handy sooner, more often, and for longer than a high or a very high mana cost ability. Summon Assassin is medium, and that I already consider fairly high mana cost. Cast it twice and you're out, so that means bend time is probably something that takes up like 75% of a mana bar. So I don't really want to use that just yet. It does seem like an in-game ability anyway, so I'll save it for that. Now, where to? There's my objective. And I had lost the other rune, but we see the 2 bone charms. That thing's pretty far out there. So, it looks like we're off to the alley. Trevor's close.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid. That's plague.
So I could detonate those oil tanks, take out all of these guys.
Elixir.
Be
Bunch of crap.
Bundry Rothwild, founder of the Rothwild Slaughterhouse, has been reported missing. Remain vigilant and report any suspicious persons or activity to the City Watch.
It's an alarm.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Whoa.
The heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin, is still missing.
I don't see a reason to detonate those.
Oh, no. Stupid god.
This area is under lockdown. Any unauthorized individual will be considered suspicious and confronted immediately with lethal force.
Vermin!
Let's hope this works. Why go through the wall of light when you can go over it? One guy patrolling on this side. For sale? Why is there a for sale sign up here? The only people who are going to see... Are you looking to sell this building to assassins? If so, that's awesome. Easy enough. I wonder why some of these trees are marked like this.
Who's paying for those clothes?
You're threatening the wrong person. If I were you, I would strongly consider leaving while you still can.
Really? Where do you live?
Probably some mansion on Clavering, right? Come on, let's have it. Or I start cutting.
I'm telling you now, walk away. Go home. You're making a mistake.
Oh yeah? How so?
I'm here to meet a man named Dowd.
Alright, she's name-dropping now.
Oh, I'm really quaking in my boots now. Left a proper stain in my britches. Tell me, why would he meet with a lady like you?
Because I'm hiring him to kill a person. And I'm paying him a lot of money. Money you will never see because you'll soon be gasping for breath on the end of Dowd's blade.
Shut up.
Isn't it? Your fear is obvious. You reek of it. Among other things.
I'll tell you what I think. I think you and Captain What's-His-Face over there were sneaking off for a night of hanky-panky. Only your daddy don't approve of you making out with a lowly watch officer. How about that?
I'm sorry I told you to run. In fact, I'd like you to remain right here. Dowd is very likely watching us right now, considering how to kill you.
You've got guts. I'll give you that. Sticking with a lie like that. I know a few con artists that could learn from you.
Whoa. All right.
Ha! I told you he was coming.
Get him, boys.
Oh, hello there.
Come on. Let's get this guy. Go on. What? I mean, look for him. Here you are.
Oh! Didn't work as I thought it would.
Give me a hand.
No, you don't. Oh, you got him. Good job. Huh. That novice really handled his own. Alright. Now this guy. This guy knows too much. Why? Why did you have to open your mouth like that? I'll take the bolt back at least. You have a big mouth, you know that. You can't go telling people you're meeting me. And that you're paying... What? You can't go telling people that you're meeting me and paying me for a job. I have to keep a low profile here. They could use you to track me. You get that?
Look at you. The master assassin. So you want to know about Delilah. Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so we won't tell you anything. I require only two things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done. Let's meet at the docks when you return.
You want your uncle's will, and you want him dead. Is there anything else?
My grandmother's been on her deathbed for years. Now that she's really going and I'm turning 18, he's terrified.
Yeah, okay, well I'll meet you at the docks then. Oh good, the rats. Oh, I can't have them getting to her.
What the?
Shut up, I'm keeping you safe. Alright, well they're bound to come back, those rats, so let's clean this place up a little bit. Alright, so who are these guys? Hatter gang members? They do have some pretty nice hats. And your bodyguard. He's gonna be up here if you need him. Though I don't think he'll serve much more of a purpose to you. And you're gone. So all that was for nothing. Cool. I hate this chick. So what's the deal here? And there's another bone charm. We're close to this one. The other one's further off. The rune is still pretty far. And a very obviously trapped window. Whoa. It's not a very good trap. It launches a grenade that sails right by the person trying to get in and blows up behind him. What's in here that's so important that you would trap it? It says loot, but I don't want to set it off. I can't carry any more ammo of that type. Okay, then. Sleep darts. Disarm and loot. Disarm and loot. Still can't carry any more ammo of that type. Alright, so this window is also trapped. And I hear footsteps. More of these hatters. Why am I here? The legal district is off that way. Travel to the legal district in order to eliminate Barrister Arnold Timsh. It's my only real task because we didn't really make use of this whale oil, which I paid for. So some of those favors are actually not very useful. Still have the one rune. Okay. There's a bone charm there. So I have to get into this building. Perhaps there's a door here. Click. I don't like you guys. You guys steal from the rich and shoot at me. Alright. We've got to be mindful of the rats. Money. A key. The Hatter House key. Well, it's probably useful somehow, I guess. Oh, there's someone right up there. Wow, that guy has no clue that I'm down here. Oh, I can't do that. Alright, gonna have to set this down here for now. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm in. Close the door behind him. Let's be careful. Let's not go chasing. Chasing can lead to danger. What? Ah, shut up! No need to make any noise. Alright, let's go get that other guy before the rats do anything. Carefully. I hear plenty of footsteps around. Things could get crazy. Close that off. Alright, this guy's next. The legal district key. Well, that could be handy. Since that's where I have to go. Okay, I got sidetracked, like way sidetracked. I want the bone charm. This is not the right building. But distractions kept coming up. Important distractions, too. Things that I could not just simply leave. Am I done here? Do I need to be in here for anything? I don't think so. I hear footsteps. Well, that's street level. Oh. Whoa! Well, so long as I'm here. Let's see what else we can pillage from these guys. Now that I know the footsteps I heard were outside, I'm not too concerned. I'm fairly certain they will be coming back up, though. I don't have any arc mines. I used to use spring razors to cover my angles. Arc mines would do the same thing here, but I don't have any. Chauncey, and he's dead already. Not sure how or why that worked out, but I don't care. City Watch. Let's be careful. I'm surrounded here. I can't jump outside because the City Watch will get me. And I'm fairly certain those hatters will be coming back upstairs soon. A bathroom. Or a washroom, at least. Nothing in there. This place is mostly empty. Except for that legal district key, which I have a feeling is going to come in handy. It's always good to have a key to things. There comes one. I was hoping he would turn right. Oh my goodness, is he coming in here? I wouldn't put it past him. He's so dead. Don't come in here, dude. You don't seem to care that Chauncey's dead. I don't know how I know his name, but I do. You're dead either way, I just didn't want you to catch me. There you go. And the other one. There were two. No further way up. Come out, wherever you are. I hear you. Let's meet up. You're still outside. Oh, and... Yes, perfect. Yeah, you guys don't have a toilet in here, so... That kind of worked to my benefit. So what was the deal here? To-do list. Loot that one place. Get even with Craxton. Chauncey Craxton, maybe? That key we nicked from the watch can get us inside the legal district. We'll get some nice pawnables from the lawyer types later tonight. I put the key upstairs for now. Brush my teeth this week. That's pretty gross. Free bread. And a body here. Pretty sure we're done in this place. Alright, now I can get back on track. That bone charm. Could probably go around the way that I came from. It's not what I wanted. Oh, hello. Shut up. I don't want to hear you complaining about your job. Could be worse. You could be a gang member. Ever think about it like that? You're gonna have a little bit of a problem getting down, aren't you? It's gonna be a little bit of a climb, but you'll be alright. I hate these things. Those things just make commentary difficult. I don't think there's anybody around that would notice if I took it out. I don't see anybody, and I just cleared out this whole area, so... Wow, that was loud. That was too loud. Where am I going? That bone charm. Let's go get that. Whoa, it's only a matter before those guys turn around. Yep.
I guess everything's taken check everywhere.
Whoa.
Whoever you are, and then I'll demonstrate your failings. I'll go easy.
Whoa. Scary. Where the frick did I end up? Oh, perfect. An outsider shrine. Oh man, those guys are all over this place now, though. There's that bone charm. And a bunch of goodies. Choke dust. This powerful irritant can be thrown, creating a noxious cloud. Affected enemies will be temporarily blinded and disabled. Yeah, I haven't made too much use of that just yet. I might have to, now that I've attracted them all. Sleep darts. The Red Shore Chamber of Commerce. We're in a restroom, and someone left this book here. I don't think I want to be touching this. Anyway, it's not something that's pertinent to the mission. I'm listening to her footsteps, and this bone charm isn't making it easy. And Granny's recipe. A page torn from an old manuscript, written in a scrawling hand. Cruel Nancy, take the world from her greedy hands. Lay it before the black-eyed groom, cut sharp, cut deep. Red drip, drop. Last and least, burn it in the hearth of a lawless man. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat. From Granny Rags. Okay, the first one of these was fairly transparent. This one is... I don't know what this is. Nancy. The world. Hands. Black-eyed groom, no idea what that is. Cut sharp, cut deep, red drip drop. That's obviously cut something so that it bleeds. Last and least, burn it in the hearth of a lawless man. So I need to cover something in something or someone's blood. I need to cover the world in the black-eyed groom's blood and burn the world in the hearth of a lawless man? Wow. The first one was really simple. It was like, take a whale eye, put it in the pot. Get a weeper corpse, drop it on the floor. This one is like totally... If she was aiming to be esoteric with these, she's done it. Optional. From the 78, draw the world. Yeah, that doesn't make it any easier. Bone charms. Food heals you moderately more. Healthy appetite. I don't think we really need reinforced bolts, so we'll swap that for that. I still have only the one rune. I thought this was an outsider shrine. I thought I was going to see him, but I guess not. The Hatters. It's a book on the Hatters, so I don't know. This book may be a little obsolete because I just killed them all. Excerpt from the Hatters, well-dressed kings of the low streets. The following is reconstructed from a discourse with a street person I encountered in a disreputable whiskey house while incognito. The Hatters used to run all the rackets round Dunwall. Whiskey, weapons, hound fights. Whatever the game, the Hatters had a big stake in it. Then the plague came and tore the whole damn city apart. All that chaos led to new bosses cropping up. Most were shitheels that didn't last a week, but there were some hard cases like Lizzie Stride, Jim Dundermore and Black Sally, and Slackjaw. His Bottle Street boys took the whiskey distillery from the Hatters and started pumping out bootleg elixir. I remember that. That kicked off a gang war that made all the alleys red with blood. Problem was the Hatters, were getting it from all sides. The dead eels were pinching all the river smuggling deals. The butchers were driving us out of Slaughterhouse Row. We were bleeding from a dozen, perhaps. We were bleeding from a dozen different cuts, losing some of our best guys. So we pulled back, just for a while. As always, anyone who counts the Hatters out is 2 trumps short of a full deck of Nancy. Aha! The boss is a real devious son of a bitch. Been around since before the Caldwins. But I ain't talking about him. Hatters don't talk about the geezer, even ex-Hatters. Note, despite my lavish bribery, the man refused to speak further on the subject. In fact, it became obvious I had aroused his suspicions by that point, so I was forced to make my escape from the establishment. Scholar Joella Burgess, or Burgess. Academy of Natural Philosophy, Historical Annex. Okay. So all of that was fairly interesting. We heard a little bit about Slackjaw, who we dealt with in the original game. But we've also read about Nancy. So Nancy is a deck. Nancy is a game, which obviously is a deck of cards. And in that must be a card called the World. That clears things up a little bit. From the 78, draw the World. I don't know what the 78 is. I'm guessing there's maybe there's 78 cards in the deck, but I don't know. I don't see an arrow pointing to it, so it may not even be in this zone. But I'll be on the lookout. Travel to Pandysia. Excerpt from a Travel Chronicle by Anton Sokolov. Wow, Anton, that's a wall of text. Paragraph breaks, man, use them! You guys can read that if you want. Black-eyed groom? I don't know. We'll piece it all together eventually. Alright, so we could very well have some opposition out here. Oh yeah, they're all watching this door intently. I don't think there's going to be a safe way or an easy way out. I may be trapped in here. Yep, I don't think that there's much I can do. It might make sense to pick up Void Gaze level 2. Never mind. I thought I had enough for it. Well.
They're likely to come after it.
New mission clue added. The Hatters may have the key to the legal district. Cool. They did. But now I do. Are they leaving? Get out of here, guys. Oh, good. They are leaving. I think I waited just long enough for that. These guys are still alert, though. Man, I shouldn't have made all that noise. The rune is still off in that direction, still pretty far. And the other bone charm is way up in that building. But I do see a way in. Are you guys coming over here? I hope not. Man, those guys are just watching. I don't think the noise that I make will give me away here. I just need to avoid being visible. And no one's close enough to hear me running, so